Greetings, citizens of the internet. Back to do another video. Some cool stuff that I've picked up recently. So um, I wanted to start. If you haven't seen the other video that I did sort of an overview. This is the Woodstock 10 CD box set. I really didn't opt for any of the vinyl pressing and even that massive box set for like $800. This was right around maybe $110, but a really cool document of Woodstock. Really kind of have been immersing myself in this as of lately. Tons of tracks. There's 162 tracks. I think about 125 of them are artist tracks, and then about 40 or 37 or so are those like the incidental sort of discussions. So you get the stuff that you're used to. You get the Richie Havens, the Jimi Hendrix, and all that good stuff. Jefferson Airplane, the Who. But you also get some stuff that has been relatively unheard of. Some of the tracks from the Grateful Dead. There's a lot of it that it's actually pretty bad. So it makes sense why that some of that stuff was left off of the original narrative, as I'm kind of been talking about it recently. So that came out. There also is a 3-disc CD. I don't have that handy around here. So if you sort of want a best of and you don't want to go, whole hog on the big box set, I'm not sure what to do with it. Definitely the 3-disc is worth picking up. Huge track listing, stuff from Country Joe, Johnny Winter, original songs by original artists. There's Mountain. These are the original versions of the Mountain stuff. Incredible String Band, John Sebastian, Santana, Joan Baez, Arlo Guthrie, Melanie, Ravi Shankar, Bert Summer, Tim Hardin, Richie Havens. So very cool stuff there. Another thing I picked up, now this is, I guess you could say this is vinyl related. I backed this on Kickstarter. Haven't had a chance to play it yet. It's called Vinyl. See, it's just in this huge box. And essentially what it is it's a board game where you read about certain music in magazines, and then you can pick up the records, and then whoever gets the most eclectic collection sort of wins the game. So this is pretty cool. I had opportunities to help name some of the kind of, they can't use any copyrighted material on here. So you were able to submit photos and band names and stuff like that. So it's the only sort of downfall to this. It would be cool if it was like the original thing. So maybe I'll mod it out and actually put the actual albums on there as an afterthought. So very cool. Vinyl, check it out. It's from Talon Strike Studios. I don't have a website or anything, but this has been some fun stuff. So last but not least, I wanted to show you 5 records that I had picked up over the last week. Currently right now, Fat Possum Records are doing like a summer 30% off sale. So if you want to get some Townes Van Zandt records, they have a bunch of really cool stuff on their website. Also, the Serotones is a band I would suggest checking out that's on there, and a few of these that I will show. But they have bundle packages available, and everything's pretty much 30% off. So you can get an LP for $11, $12, something like that. So there was a, I don't know if I should disclose this or not, but I sort of got kind of lucky. Like they sent an email, and it was like, hey, everything's 30% off, except the bundle packages. And I went to the website, and I'm kind of like clicking around, and I'm looking at stuff like, oh, that's something I'd want to get. And then there was the thing for the bundle packages came up, where you get 4 records for $40, and then they throw in a bonus LP mystery one. So really, it's like with shipping, it's about $46, and you get 5 LPs, which is still a great deal. I mean, you're getting them for less than less than $10 each. and I but when I went and I clicked on it and I added it to the cart, and I didn't realize this until actually when they actually sent the slip, I didn't look and see what the actual total came to. But for some reason, I did get the 30% off. So I got all five of these records for, I think it was 23 and tax. So it was like, I think it was like 33 was what it came out to be. So each of these records came out to be about like $7 each, which is incredible, shipped. So, um, first one was the Black Keys Thick Freakness. I've had this on CD for a really long time. I just didn't have a vinyl copy, but I thought with the bundle package it was pretty good because there was another record in there that I also wanted, so that kind of justified, getting the these two records sort of justified getting the bundle package. It was enough, familiarity that I wanted to do that. The second record that was in there, and this was one that I had looked at probably when this came out. I think it came out in March of last year, and then just sort of fell off my radar, and I didn't get it. And I remember that it was out, and there it was in the set. So this is Melody's Echo Chamber, this is I think her second album. Um, it's sort of she's like a French singer, so it's sort of like French pop psychedelic kind of stuff. She has some ties with Tame Impala, so if you're sort of into that kind of thing, this is a really cool album to get. Lots of very trippy kind of visuals for her music videos. So that record and the Black Keys record, I was like, okay, well, I'll get the bundle package. And then the other stuff was sugar. Um, the other record that was part of that bundle package, and you can get this bundle package right now if you want to. This is Sanghoy Blues, Resistance. They are from Mali. So if you're familiar with Tanarawin, it's sort of the exact kind of same vibe. I would say these guys are a little more, uh, as much as you can say, maybe in the pop direction. There's a song on here called Sahara that features Iggy Pop. And Iggy Pop talks about how there's no KFC in the Sahara. So I'm a huge Iggy Pop fan, so I thought that was fun with this record. So this is a really cool one, so you can check it out. I believe these next three records, they're all on YouTube in their entirety. So if you wanted to listen to them on YouTube, just do a search and you'll find them. The next one is Pure X. This is Angel. This is like a California band. So I think probably the best way to describe these guys is it's sort of, if you're sort of familiar with Management, I guess, or MGMT, it's sort of kind of the same thing. It's sort of that poppy California, but kind of the synthesizers, distorted guitars. Jury's still out on this one. I mean, this was one of the ones that were in the bundle package. I'm sure I'll like this. Again, this is another one that's just out there on YouTube if you're interested. This came out in 2014. And the last one that I got, that was actually my mystery one. I didn't know that one was in the bundle package. But this was the one that was this is the other one that was in, that you knew you were getting. This is called Royal Trucks. They've been around for a really long time. They were on, I think, Drag City years ago. This is like their first album in about 17 years, I think. But pretty cool. I know it's alternative, but I would probably say the best way to describe it is sort of like New York Dolls, not necessarily, as animated as David Johansen usually is, but kind of in that same particular vibe. So funny thing is there's all these like telephone numbers and stuff on here that say like, for a good time, call this. And then there's like, the free delivery for this pizza place. There's like the sticker on here. So I'm not sure if that's like an actual pizza place or something like that. You can see the telephone number on there. But yeah, so pretty cool stuff. And that's all I got. So thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you again next time. So take care.